Hello and welcome to Patriot Field. I'm Conrad alongside Chris Lacey as the Lady Eagles have flown all the way from Vilonia out here to East Arkansas to play the Marian Lady Patriots out of the 5A East. Chris, what a day for softball.
Got another nice day for softball. We got a beautiful sky, wind blowing straight in from center. It was blowing out to left a while ago. Now it's blowing straight in. All turf field. Had about a 2-hour drive up here. A little bit warm, but it's pretty nice in this press box. This is a nice place here.
Listen, we are in a lot better situation than out there. I mean, if we were outside, we'd be sweating, having to worry about all that stuff. But, hey, we're in a nice air-conditioned press box today, and thanks to the folks at Marion for being so hospitable.
Yeah, you can't beat this. And we got the Lady Eagles coming in here at what in 12? 11 and 0. Hoping to keep this rolling here this afternoon up in Marion.
All right, leading off for the Lady Eagles with the new arm sleeve, you've got Olivia Cates.
Kinley Shaw pitching for the Patriots.
Takes strike one. You know, Cates really struggled early on against Maumelle in the doubleheader Tuesday night and then figured it out.
Yep.
Later on in the game, hit a double off the wall. Well, and then the start of the second game, you weren't, I don't know if you were there.
I wasn't there for the first inning.
She was inches away from having a leadoff first pitch home run.
Oh, wow. A little bit hard to tell up here on high pitches, elevated.
That's the problem we had a bent last year.
Yeah, but we do have a 2-1 count.
That one hit over to first and just an easy play. Steps on the bag.
Pulled a little bouncing ball right down the line. First baseman picks that up pretty easily. Makes the play. That was Serenity Nelson, number 33 for the Patriots, playing first base.
And now we have savvy Savannah King stepping in. You know, Marion, known for their sports culture, Chris. I mean, their boys in basketball were runner-ups. I mean, they've had really good baseball teams. Football's been all right. I mean, they're really good here in the East. They're probably one of the perennial powerhouses out here in the East.
Right here within a stone's throw of the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Memphis. Savvy squares the bunt, but that ball only makes it about 40 feet. Bounces on the turf.
Count now to King.
So far, not seeing a lot of strikes by this pitcher. There's one. She got one when she had to have it.
Didn't expect this 3:30 start today, Chris.
I guess
Marion on schedule.
I think when they made that decision earlier in the week, they were thinking storms were going to come in tonight.
Yeah.
That ball over King's head.
Well, and I also heard that apparently they're a year-round school or something, and they have a 2-week spring break, and so this is a break for her.
Campuses were empty when we rolled in this afternoon.
Yeah, so that wouldn't make sense if they're off for Good Friday or something like that.
Right. So Savvy's on first base. Look for her to take off.
Nope. McLaughlin deep to left, and it's going to get foul. That was going to be a home run had she squared it up. That's a good sign to see. You haven't seen McLaughlin have that many good at-bats the last couple weeks.
Well, and she hasn't turned on a lot of balls. She's been late here lately. Big off-speed
down
pitch.
the middle.
Savvy's there way in time. This pitcher doesn't have the velocity we saw out of Maumelle pitcher the other night. I just drew a blank.
Goodness, me too. I can see her face.
That's over the head. Keeling.
Gracie Keeling.
Over the catcher's head, wild pitch moves Savvy up to third.
And so just like that, you're at a 1-2 here. Do you consider, maybe not this at bat, but maybe the next one a little bunt? I don't know. We have seen small ball come into effect the last couple weeks for the Eagles.
That one about gets over the head of the catcher as well. She makes a good save there. Yeah, he's not scared to do it, but I think he generally, is going to let them see what they can do right here. First inning with just one out. Savvy on third. You got to have some confidence in Linnea here. She sits on that one appropriately. Fouls it off. She recognized that changeup, sat on it. I didn't realize that was a concession stand. I thought that was equipment.
Yeah, we'll have to go check. I mean, I'm not even hungry. I mean, we had great lunch today. It's a foul ball from McLaughlin. So Craig's, right?
Still pretty full from Craig's Barbecue in Duvall's Bluff.
We went off the road, and I was like, where is he taking me? But I forever trust you because it was good lunch.
Well, if you didn't know when you drove by there, you wouldn't think much about it, would you?
No. I've counted 6 tables in there.
Another foul ball. 7 pitches.
I don't know if I'll go by, which I never come out on I-40 East, but if I do, we're going to stop. Called in about an hour and a half early because it's going to take a while. McLaughlin, another one rope foul.
In the bullpen. Almost gets one of our catchers down there, Schultz or Bullock. I'm not sure which. Foul popped straight up.
And it's going to be caught. Caught by the third baseman, Madeline Hamrick. I think it's not. We thought it was a D. It's a C. Hamrick. Yes. She's a 5'2" sophomore. She'll get the foul ball for the second out. And now you've got Whitley Ritchie stepping in. She had some good pitching this previous week. And then
let's get Savvy in here. Get a run on the board first inning. Eagles have played from behind a good bit this year. Like to get out in front.
Well, you think Cabot, you think Maumelle, Jonesboro West Side, Gravett even.
Both Maumelle games, right?
Yes, both Maumelle games. And that's something this team has that the team from last year I didn't think did have, is they can come from behind in a lot of games. And last year we never came from behind. If we didn't start out ahead, it was bad. 2-0 up the middle, and Ritchie will score Savvy Savannah King, and she's on the first.
RBI single for Ritchie.
Now batting number 1,
Sarah Kate Steele now to bat. She's had a good couple games at Tuesday in left field. Had a diving catch, caught a couple foul balls trending out towards left.
Yeah, had a good defensive game. Fouled off.
This is a non-conference game, so it's not going to count towards our state run, but it is good to play somebody other than yourself that's in the 5A and realize what you got to play in the state tournament, because that's when it matters.
That's right. Ball gets by. Ritchie will stand up at second.
Here you are, 2-1, Chris, 2 outs. If you're the batter, what you want to smack it as far as you can, or
you
what?
got a runner in scoring position now, so any base hit to the outfield is probably going to score her. Don't need a fly ball. That'll end the inning.
Ground ball, right to Hamrick.
Right there, yeah.
Thought it was a ground ball, but it was actually a line out to Hamrick.
Tell up here, isn't it?
Well, I had a post in my way, so I was trying to lean around it. Nonetheless, Eagles do get one up on the Marion Lady Patriots to start the first inning of this ball game. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first.
They may.
Bottom of the first, and Aspen Harris, the freshman in the circle for the Lady Eagles today. Her first pitch is fouled off.
First pitch strike, first pitch of the game.
Colby Triplett, the junior, to bat.
Third baseman, had 2 putouts that top half of the inning.
Well, no, that was Hamrick.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Number 5 plays left field. You're right. That was Hamrick.
Eagles in the black uniforms today, the away blacks. You get black, get red. You could wear. I think I would have wore red today, being on turf. What's the temperature difference on grass and dirt
Oh
compared
Lord, it's
to
at least 10 degrees.
Really?
Maybe
Compared to turf?
more than that.
You
Just
coach on
standing
it a
down there
lot.
getting lineups, it was hot.
Well, and we're going to have to get used to this because I think Greene County Tech at State has turf as well, and I'm not positive, but
Okay.
it makes sense.
Is that the Paragould?
Yes. Another foul off by Triplett.
It just dawned on me that that's where Greene County Tech was. It didn't. Makes sense. We were talking about that at the board meeting last night. Was,
Yeah.
you know, typically wherever we go, if you make state, coach takes the girls to do something fun. This little base hit to second base. Natalie Hill picks it up.
There we go.
Anyway, takes them to do something fun, go-karts, laser tag, whatever. I don't think any of that's up there at Paragould. They're going to have to go into Jonesboro for something.
Yeah. Well, Jonesboro definitely have it, and it's about 15, 20 minutes. It is a long drive, though.
Not to be presumptuous, but I believe that
I hope they get
hopefully
there.
that's where we get.
I mean, it's a tall task in the Central. Like we said, you got 6 teams that can do.
Can do it.
I mean, it can get in.
Caitlin Austin takes strike 1, and then we get a ball. 1-1. Yeah, but one of those 6 teams has already lost 4.
And that is Maumelle.
Little off-speed pitch.
Good job by Hill to get over there and make that play. So I think we got the lineup card as Richie was playing second, but she's flexing, I think.
Richie's flat. Yeah, so we got to change that. Actually, she would be the
DP.
The DP.
And Hill is just batting ninth.
Harris is flexing, and Hill is just batting ninth and playing second base.
That's what it is.
There
Yep,
we go.
yep.
Now we're right. I knew that was. I told
Something
you that
was
was
up
throwing me
there.
for a loop there.
I did not see Richie playing second base, but that's just me.
Is that ball one?
Nothing that, yeah, I think ball one. Not that she couldn't do it, but I'm just saying we haven't seen her play it all
Yeah,
year.
she's not one of the ones we've seen over there. Another off. That looked awful pretty. I don't know where that missed.
Outside. It was a little outside. It was in the river. (2-0). Ground ball right to King. She couldn't hold on to it from the knees.
Still gets her.
Oh,
Oh, my
she's
goodness, that was
safe.
close. Great effort to not give up on the play.
I mean, she bobbled it twice and almost got her from her knees.
Now batting.
So standing on first now, you've got Kason McLean, a junior.
No damage done. 2 outs.
Kinley Scholl now, or Shaw. Shaw pop up. Rowan trying to get over there, and nobody in no man's
Nobody
land.
really went after that.
Over to third, and
Safe
she
on
is
the
safe.
attack.
Yeah, she was safe.
Good base running.
That's great base running from McLean. And Shaw now on first.
Where the
See, I don't know why. I think Rowan moved over to second because McLean was stealing.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
then-
I'd say it took a long time for her to get over there, and,
Yeah.
and I don't know if Savvy lost it or what, but she didn't really look like
Well, she wasn't
She
in
knew what it
position.
was.
Yeah.
so. A little bloop hit there moves the runner up to third for Kendall Epps. That ball looked nice as well. I'm not sure. Must be outside.
Kendall Epps, one of the 4 seniors on this roster. Got her, Caitlin Austin, as that one's fouled off. So you got Epps, Caitlin Austin, Serenity Nelson, and Kendall Epps. No, I already said Epps. Presley Kuhn, that's who it is, who I'm missing.
Off-speed pitch. Oh, that looked good. Here comes some water. I had some water delivered.
Okay. A 2-1 count with Harris. Good pitch by Harris to make it a 2-2 count.
Is this Hamrick?
This
or is this still Epps?
This is still Epps.
Okay.
Roped down
Rip
the line, foul.
Whew. Thank goodness. That was going to score 1.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
So I got a question, Chris, about the batter. So watch her stance. Her left foot looks to be out of the box. What's the rule here on that?
I think you just got to have 1 in, I think. I'm not totally positive, but I will look and see. But as long as there's some portion of her foot in the box,
I thought you had to have 2 in.
Well, but unless as long as it's not all the way out.
Yeah.
So right here.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still got her toe in.
The toes in. Ground ball gets past Brown. It's going to score McLean. And runner advances from Epps's ground ball.
Number 22, Marion.
They tie it up with 2 outs.
Now we're going to have a courtesy
We had 2
runner.
outs and nobody on.
Courtesy runner number 7, who's not on my roster, which is either Peyton Good, so she's at the bottom with no number. So Peyton Good is number 7.
Number 10 is what I've got. Oh, it says 22.
Well, I'm saying the courtesy
This
runner.
is Madeline Hamrick. Okay. Oh, the courtesy runner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is Hambrick. One. That one inside to Hamrick. 2-1 now. Fouled out of play. 2-2 now. Harris going to try and get this last out of the inning. 2-2. Another foul. McLaughlin. Oh, slipped and fell. Let's hope she's okay. She seems to be okay. That's turf right there, Chris.
Yeah. That's why, even on turf, I like to see them wear cleats.
Yeah. Is she wearing, is it tennis shoes?
I don't know. I can't tell what she's wearing. Looks like it might be turf shoes.
I couldn't see. Yeah, I think it's tennis shoes she's wearing.
Yeah, I don't see any cleats coming up there.
2-2. Another foul ball. We're going to run out of balls today, Chris.
Whoa,
Harris's pitch
hitter.
hits Hamrick.
Dadgummit. Hate to see that.
So now the bases
Got a
are loaded.
3-2 count, or 2-2 count on her. That loads the bases for Haley Bateman. Well, we got a force anywhere.
Number 10, Haley.
That is good, but also, and we're at 2 outs, but we got to make sure we get the out. That's
2 outs with nobody on. That pitch looked good. There we go.
in this situation, if you got to get an out, you can go to any bag, but like say you have a ground ball to second, where are you throwing it first?
Man, I'm going. I tell them to take it where the ball takes you. If Natalie's moving to her left, go to first base. She's moving to her right, and she can get the runner, and Lindley's there. You take that one. You take the easiest one that comes to you, whichever way the ball takes you. The surest one, though, from second base would be first, because that runner's going to be breaking.
Yes.
You know, so she's going to have a little bit of advantage.
2-2 here.
2-2, 2 outs.
To Haley Bateman, a freshman. Now she'll watch 3-2.
Must have been low.
Yeah, it was. Harris trying to get this out and not walk in a run. The pitch outside and high, and that'll walk in a run for the Patriots.
We're going to get a team conference. Get Harris settled down here.
Chris, so this softball field sits in the middle of a rec park, right? And AR Construction Stadium. I've never seen something like it where they have a standalone. It's not a standalone park, but it is. It's the only turf field out here.
Well, and you got
a field house
some of
over
these
here to the
other.
right.
You got a practice facility out there, or
To the
field
right.
house, if you call it. Yeah.
Number 9, Ashlyn Howard.
Probably the first type I've seen of this, because at Jacksonville we just played on one of the regular fields.
Right. Change up there.
Howard. This is Ashlyn Howard, the sophomore.
Say up at Batesville, they've got a park with 3 fields, and one of the 3 fields is where one of the, I think it was maybe Lyon College plays there or
Lyon,
something.
yeah.
But it's really not much different other than the fence and the, you know.
2-1.
Oh, she could have got it right
got
there.
the back pick. Well, and Marion's, and also probably AR Construction, has put a lot of money into this field.
Sure.
With the turf.
I believe
That's
that.
a couple $1 million.
Yeah, we had a quote to do our infield a year or two ago. 2 years ago was $600,000 just for the infield.
And that was years ago, too.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Or 3.
It's probably, yeah. And then plus all the nicer dugouts than everywhere else. 3-1. Good pitch from Harris to bring it back to 3-2.
All right, go get her right here, kid. You got 2 on her.
I think you throw something she can hit. The way you
Let's
just don't
get
even risk
out
a
of
walk.
this.
Don't even risk a walk. Just throw something she can hit. If she misses it, she misses it.
No offense to the kid, doesn't look like home run power. There we
Wow. Down
There
goes
we go.
Howard. So 2-1. Marion gained the lead in that inning, rather. And
go. Could have been worse there, though.
via a single, and then a walk by Hamrick got a walk. So Eagles trail 2-1. See what they can do as they head to the top of the second. Kendall Chambly, the leadoff batter, in the top of the second, trying to right her ship. She's not had the best hitting and best at bats she could have the last couple of weeks. That was a strike.
That's what he called, but it was well outside. That's
0-1, that one hit.
in a gap.
There's a single for Chambly. It's a well-needed single after these last couple weeks. Been super frustrating. Coach Sullivan flexed her in game 2 of the doubleheader Tuesday night, and you know she was probably frustrated about that because I've talked to her parents, talked to her grandparents. She smokes it in practice, does great when she goes up on her own and works, and then in the game just hasn't been what she wanted.
Little dribbler. Kendall gets a second.
It's Brown with a ground out for the first one of the inning.
Fielder's choice there.
Now batting, number 11, Lindley Rowan.
Here's the 8-hole Lindley Rowan. Chambly on second. That one high and outside for the senior. Quite a decent crowd here. You got chair back in front of us. You can't see it on your screen.
We traveled well.
We did.
30, 40 people here.
Pass ball and Chambly will get over to third. We always travel well, Chris. I think we had the bulk of the stands in Jacksonville. Hit Lindley Rowan. So now we got going on the corners with one out, and Hill up to bat, and she's dangerous even in the 9-hole.
Oh, yeah.
Now batting, number 6, Natalie Hill.
Speaker right on top of us.
Yeah, so I had to turn it down every time the batter comes up. Got a train going to be coming by, I think.
Choo-choo train out there past right field.
Oh, Kendall got in a pickle, but she's going to go home, and she gets there. And Lindley over to third. That was an inadvertent fake. I think she slipped on the turf.
Yeah, I think she was going to try to slide head first, but she went a little sooner than she wanted it there.
Yeah.
Luckily, catcher dropped the ball. That was a good fake play. The catcher comes up, fires to the shortstop as the shortstop's coming in. Makes it look like they're going to throw down to second, and so the runner at third takes off, and then you're in a pickle.
Hill.
Ground ball, that'll score.
Ground ball.
Oh,
It
ball gets away.
Dropped, and Hill's going to go ahead and go to second. An error gets Hill all the way over to second as another run scores for the Eagles.
We'll take what we can get there.
Serenity Nelson dropped it at first, and she couldn't hold on. And so Hill will get over to second. And nobody backed her up as well, so quite the problem.
Good block there. Back up to Cates. I don't think it's going to take much in this. Going to start getting a little loose here.
Yeah, and I hope that the Lady Eagles can maintain this lead because they've done a good job getting back leads, like we said in the first, but really haven't started out with one as Cates grounds out. Serenity Nelson gets the grab from Kendall Epps for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2, Savannah King.
Here comes savvy Savannah King with 2 down, and they rotated left a little bit, shortstop and third baseman wise. Maybe for the throwback to third.
Center fielder's a little
shady
towards the third base side.
So
There's a big gap between left and center, though.
Trying to play for her slap a little bit, I think. She was going to bunt, pulls back, it's a ball. 2-0 to the sophomore. Ground ball over to first is foul. Hill was ready to score.
Yeah.
A little swinging bunt.
They're not going to get her.
King over to first. Wow, that's
Beats
just a
it
speed.
out. Yep.
So Natalie Hill will score. I mean,
Infield single.
it's not every day you see that right there.
Now batting number 13, Lania McLaughlin.
That's the good thing about turf right there, Connor. Is that little, if you can drive that slap into the ground and make it bounce about 4 times before it gets to second base, you're not going to catch Savvy.
Over to first and off the bag, but she dropped the ball.
Knocked it out of her
It's
hand.
going to be out, and King will score off a no-throw.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe she held that right there.
The Eagles are putting on a show base running, Chris.
Yeah, that was some good base running.
And now we're going to have a courtesy runner. Courtney Wright-Pennell going to come in for Landry Yurchek.
Throwing at first, number 8, Courtney Wright Panel. Now batting number 15.
I'm giving that E to the
Richie.
second baseman. Had to throw, the first baseman had to come off the bag so far to make that catch. They tried to make the tag as McLaughlin went by and ran right into her and knocked it out of her hand. Totally legal. She got a right to the base path.
Well, she didn't go out of the line.
No. She right down the
kept
line.
going straight down the line.
That's the dangerous thing for a first baseman about trying to make that play.
1-0 Richie. Nelson drops that one. Dead ball. It's going to go into the dugout.
Stop him. Yep. Bring him back.
Pennell's got to go to third. Richie gets second. There's been a couple plays today over there. Serena Nelson. The throws have been high outside.
Yeah, that was I want to say that was an E5 there.
Yeah,
was that shortstop or third base?
I think it was shortstop.
Yeah, I think it was E6. Yeah, these little choppers, several that should have been outs. But we will take advantage of every opportunity we get.
Two-0 count to Steele. In her first, what's she doing her first at bat?
F5.
Oh yeah, that little line drive.
Yeah, a little line drive to third base.
.30 down the middle.
Yep.
Strike
good
one.
pitch. Be the 9th batter of the inning for the Eagles.
Outside. 3-1 outside, and so walking the bases loaded is Shaw.
Now batting number 21.
All right, so Kendall started this off with that ground ball single to right field.
Chambly takes ball one there. Ground ball going to be foul. Coach Mize couldn't grab it. The infielders are playing, the middle infielders are playing back, and then Nelson and Hamrick on the corners are playing in a little bit from their base. What's your normal stance here, Chris, on a 2-out with bases loaded fielder-wise? What would you do as a coach?
Oh, I think he's got them right where they need to be.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get one out anywhere, and trying to end this, what's so far is a 4-run inning for the Eagles.
Two-one count, make it 2-2 as Chambly fouls it off.
You're not looking for necessarily double play depth. You're looking for just single play depth. Anyhow.
2-2 pitch. Chambly over the second baseman's head. That'll score Pinnell. Ritchie coming into home, no play. And now Staircase Steele runs around, and then you have Chambly. I mean, the base running out of the Eagles. It scores 3, a base clearing. What do you call it? A single, but it turned into 3 bases for Chambly.
Lady Eagles got to be careful there, and the coaches out there, I can guarantee you, I know what he's saying. As that ball got by the catcher and she turned around to go get it, there was about 3 Eagles standing there. She had to run through to go get that ball. So he's probably not real happy about that. We've got to be careful to get out of the way and let the defense make their plays. That ultimately led to another run there.
Yes, it did. Another single by Brown that's going to score Chambly.
They are wearing that right field side out.
Listen, I love to see it because we've had problems with the bats early on in games, and looks like we've done a better job.
Yeah, you know, Kendall's 2 for 2 here, and like you said, she had been struggling, and those weren't the sharpest of hard hit balls right there, but it doesn't matter. She's got 2 balls to get through. That's going to build some confidence. She's swinging the bat good. That could be the beginning of no more troubles, you know.
Well, and I just want to see balls get in play because she struck out so much over the last couple weeks.
This is what happens when you put balls in play. You force people to make plays, and they don't always
make some errors.
They make errors. You make them throw it, make them field it. When you have strikeouts, they don't have to do anything, you know.
And we're swinging the bat a lot better on the 2-strike counts than we have. 1-1, that one hit to left.
Right to her.
Right to the left fielder. And that will end the inning. The Eagles pour on 8 runs as we end to the top of the second. Couple errors from the Marion Patriots side, but nonetheless, we are up 9-2 as we head to the bottom of the second. Serenity Nelson lead off, bottom of the second. Harris still in the circle. That's a ball. Fouled back out of play by Nelson. If I'm not mistaken, Nelson plays on the basketball team as well. We didn't broadcast their game here this year, so I never got to venture out to Marion. The boys had a game at home that night. One-two count. Harris, the pitch, foul. Another foul ball. She wasn't on the team this year. Maybe she was last year. I'm drawing a blank. One-two. Watches strike 3.
That off-speed confused her. She had fouled back 3 in a row.
Yes, all fastballs.
triplet.
Now we have triplet.
Top of the order.
Ground ball.
Should be an easy play.
Hill to Brown. She's quick as a hiccup, too. That's triplet.
Now batting, number 1.
There's number 1, Caitlin Austin.
Austin.
With 2 down. Fouled up.
Catch it.
McLaughlin
There you
gets
go.
the foul ball. Great job by her. 3 up and 3 are down in the bottom of the second, Chris.
That's a bad break for Caitlin Austin there, but good job by Linnea McLaughlin popping up and locating that ball. She didn't have but 1 second to do it because it wasn't very high.
All on top of it. Good job. On the bottom of the second, Eagles up 9-2. Natalie Hill leading off the third. This will be her second at bat of the game. Everybody's batted around.
Reached on an error by third baseman first, or by first baseman, excuse me.
Hill
ripped.
Gets through. She's on first.
No worries about a error there. She rips that ball into left field.
Now batting, number
Top of the order.
31, Olivia Cates.
Case is grounded out to third and grounded out to second.
Up in
that
the
ball's
air.
floating.
Oh, my goodness.
That ball moved at least 10, 15 feet from right to left. But the catch is made by center fielder.
I think that's Austin out there.
Now batting, number 2, Savannah King.
Savannah King now at the bat.
Whoop.
Did nick her?
Inside. I thought I heard something too, but
She didn't start moving.
she got out of the way.
Hey, if she would have started going, maybe she would have got out of it.
Yeah, just take off.
Sometimes I wonder if you could do that and just go. and see
Oh,
what
I
happens.
guarantee they do.
Oh, the ground ball gets underneath.
She was thinking 2 outs. Came up a little quick.
Yeah, Epps couldn't turn that. Didn't even get the ground ball, and so now you've
Now
got
batting,
your.
number 13,
I think it's Hill. Is it Hill
McLaughlin.
on second?
Yeah, Hill's on second, Savvy's on first.
Yeah. And then McLaughlin. That one hit so
Ripped another
far
one
to the
way
left.
foul. It's over into the next field.
My goodness.
She's turning on him now.
Hey, she's early, so if she gets waits a little bit.
Oh, the wind's blowing so hard from right to left.
I know. Another
ball's
one
ripped.
is gonna get foul into the fence.
About 1 more degree to the right there.
Gosh, that's over.
Yeah, that was a line drive. Didn't give the wind a chance to blow it in there.
Here we are, 0-2. McLaughlin's liked every pitch she's seen so far in this game, and there's another foul
Back to
ball.
us.
The 0-2. Low. Hill thought about going.
Good
Should
block
hold
by
up.
the catcher there. Everybody was reading for that ball to get by. Had a big jump. She slides over and blocks it.
Hard ground ball, man. But somebody said something to McLaughlin because she is hammering these things. It may also be a little slower pitching. I mean,
yeah, she's definitely slower than Keeling was the other night. Yeah, we
Shaw,
were behind her, and now we're ahead of this kid. For some of them are. Some of them hit a lot to right field, though. Those have been a lot of the left-handers.
Yes, the Eagles had 7 runs in the second game, but that was probably one of the better performances I've seen of a pitcher.
She sat back on that as long as she could, fouled off another one.
But Keeling's performance the other night is just one of the best ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't ever see, even at the softball, somebody go two games straight like that. If you're playing tournament, they may get a couple-hour break and they go again that day. Blooper is caught by Kaysen McLean. Second
After
out.
half a dozen foul balls, finally kept one in play, but it was popped out to shortstop. All right, Whitley. Got a couple runners on. Like to get in here.
Ritchie at the middle.
Base hit.
Epps couldn't get to it. Hill rounding third, going to head to home. Slides in, but there's no play. 10-2 Eagles.
Another hit for Ritchie.
It's just that base running, Chris, like we've talked about a lot this year. We move on the base path. Everybody does.
Yeah.
And in all reality,
We would not have beat Maumelle the other night
Yes.
without well-executed bunts and great base running. That's what won
Small
both those
ball.
games.
well, in all reality, King probably could have gotten home there.
She might have. But at 10-2
No
with
need
2
to risk
outs,
it. No need
no
to risk
reason to. Yeah.
We had 1 out, different story. I'm senator. That's just me. I'm going to see what happens.
Ball gets away.
Ball
She'll
gets
score on
passed,
that one.
and King gets in. Here we are, 1-1.
Ritchie moves up to second. So Sir Kate Steele reached on a walk, flied out to third base. Scored a run.
Swing
Way
and a
out
miss. Oh, she fouled it off.
They call a foul ball?
He gave the tip sign. He went
hadn't
like.
moved our runner back yet.
All right. Well, I guess it wasn't a tip. Okay, 1-2. He went like this. He stretched his arms out, so I maybe thought he was doing tip.
I was watching the runner. I wasn't watching.
1-2 dribbles right in front of the base, or right in front of the plate, rather. Two. Another one, the same variety.
Bouncer. Had several didn't quite make it there. It's fairly warm. She's already thrown a lot of pitches.
Full count. Shaw. That one outside, and Steele will walk.
Second walk in as many at bats.
Now batting number 21, Kendall Chambly.
All right, Kendall, keep it going here. I look for her to drive something here now.
She's
got
2
the
for
confidence
2,
back.
right?
Yeah.
Another ground ball. It's going
the
to
same spot.
could
But she's
get
gonna
through,
beat it out.
but Epps got her.
Called her. Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, wait.
I thought she might
No,
have
she
beat that
didn't.
out.
She did beat it out.
Yeah.
Now
called her-
batting
they
number 18,
They called her safe.
Finley Brown.
Listen, I was sitting here saying that they got her.
Infield single. Well, I thought that ball was going to get through. It looked just like her first
It
hit
did.
of the night. But the defense was back a little bit more that time. I was able to get to the ball.
Now 1-1 to Brown.
We're 2 batters from batting around again.
The 1-1. Brown, grounder over to third, and they'll tag Steele out.
Smart play.
Yeah, smart play. Eagles tack on 3 in the top of the third. 12-2, they lead here in windy East Arkansas at Arkansas Construction Stadium. First pitch outside for Harris, 1-0. Trying to figure out the score on that unassisted out. So you got it as a fielder's choice now, right? I think that's what it'd be.
Yes, that's what I wrote down.
That one went back over Steele's head. And a stand-up double for Kason McLean. I like this theme song here from Shaw.
Number 6.
Little rocky, right? Or am I stupid?
Do what now?
This song's in Rocky, am I not?
Yeah, that's Rocky.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm either about to be right or I'm about to be so stupid that Chris is going to think.
Rocky.
1-0, ball is hit left, and it's carried. I mean, look at that wind just take it. It took it from the front of the dugout over here to the behind it to the concrete.
Yeah, it's blowing in 10 to 15 for sure from right field.
Here we are. We were in Marion last year. Or not Marion,
south.
We're in Valley View last year, and it's the same.
Oh, that was
thing.
incredible. That was 25-30 sustained. Gusting 40.
We had to batten down the hatches, literally.
Oh, it's ripped.
It's going to be Rip Fair. McLean will score. Slides in. And a stand-up double for Shaw.
Shaw and McLean trade places. That ball was ripped down the line.
Now batting.
Little adversity here.
Kendall
Kendall Epps. Chris, I mean, I'm going to walk through this schedule because they've played some teams that have – they've played some teams out of Tennessee, like Arlington, Dyer County. They've played Des Arc in a scrimmage. And this is a 7-5 team who's 2-2 overall as there's a line out to Lindley Rowan. I mean, this is a solid team. They beat Valley View 16-10 and 8-6. That was the two games. And then they lost to Searcy 12-2, 17-7. So those are some opponents. We'll play Valley View later in the year. Here in about 2 weeks, we play them. They play teams like Riverside, Southside Batesville, Buffalo Island Central. Where that is in Arkansas, don't tell them.
No idea.
Played Brookland, EPC. So a lot of Northeast Arkansas teams they've played, and then even some Tennessee teams. Well, you're right here. So
they're right across the river here. Buffalo Island. Are you sure that's Arkansas?
I think it is.
Back to us.
1-1. That one's out. Let me just do a little Google search. Buffalo Island Central. Where would Buffalo Island be?
I know Buffalo Ditch. That's down there by our hunting club. But there's not a Buffalo Island. Not a school down there.
It's in Monette, Arkansas.
Monette, Arkansas. I'll be there. That's Northeast Arkansas, right? Another foul ball, foul back. Knew the song.
Yeah.
Remember the song, Buffalo Girl, Won't You Come Out Tonight? That was a kind of old-timey
It's up
song.
It's up east. It's just, I mean, it is near it's east of Jonesboro.
Yeah, Northeast.
Yeah.
Monette, okay. Never heard of it.
850 kids go there from preschool all the way up to junior high, or all the way up to high school.
Strikeout for Harris, our second strikeout of the night.
Now batting.
Afternoon,
Number 10,
night. I don't know what you call it. It's 3:30 now. We're 4:30.
Baseman.
Is it night yet?
Is it what?
Is it night yet, or are we going after?
Oh, I don't know.
We're
That's
going
just a habit of saying that
Yeah.
when we're playing these evening
Oh,
games.
ground ball, King,
There you go.
Brown. There's the third out. So whether it's afternoon or it's night, Eagles up 12-3. Evening, there we go. Patriots tack on one after a couple doubles. Lead is 9 for the Eagles.
Top 4. Rowing up.
First pitch outside. You get a new pitcher here. It is number 12,
12,
which is Kason McClain, the third baseman, right? No, yeah, third base.
Shortstop.
Shortstop.
There's a ball that's going to get. No,
Oh,
it does
wow.
not get down. Wow.
What a play by
Made a great
Caitlin
catch.
Austin. That's Rowan almost had that play.
Now batting. Number 6.
And Natalie Hill, her third at bat. First two, she
She reached on an error and single, scored both times.
McClain's pitch right
Back
back
up
at
the
her.
middle.
Wow, great
Hey,
recovery.
that was a nice play by the pitcher.
They did a bunch of switching around here. You've got Epps over at first, and you've got Serenity Nelson and right.
Yeah, she went to right, yeah.
Actually, now I think Austin's at second, and now I don't know who's in center. Nonetheless, you've got Kate's up the bat.
A little more speed on this kid.
Goodness, I can't see out there. I think Triplet is in center now. And Sophie Moore is somewhere out there. 1-1. Outside and high. 2-1 now.
Kate's grounded out twice, flied out once. Ball back up the middle.
Wow.
She doesn't handle that one. That was back at you right there.
I mean, Kate's has been on a tear
Now
today.
Number 2,
We'll take it.
Savannah.
Or no, I was
No,
thinking.
she
I was thinking
grounded-
of Mount Maumelle.
Yeah,
Sorry,
she's grounded out twice and flied out. That's her. She's 1 for 4 now.
Maumelle is what I was thinking about.
Oh, yeah, she was. Oh,
Oh, almost had
look
it.
how fast she is. So down the line.
Chris, if I were that fast, I would still be playing baseball or football or basketball. But I can use my talents other ways.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I mean, hey, you'd be playing some
couldn't catch her if
high
you
major
gave me-
baseball right now.
I couldn't catch her tomorrow if you let me start today.
What's the distance there? How far would you have to run?
Do
for,
what now?
for you to not catch her tomorrow? What would the
I'd have to start today.
what distance? you
Let her
think?
start tomorrow, and I might catch her.
1-1. Tried to slap it, missed it. One, two. Watches that one go low.
I tell you what, that Mosley girl from Greenbrier, she's that fast.
Yeah, we were talking about that. And
She's that fast. I'd like to see them line up and run 100.
maybe we should do that. Say
Yeah.
winner gets $50 to the charity.
Snow cone or something.
Yeah. 3-2 count. Oh, called strike 3. King and Sullivan don't like it, but that is the third out. The Eagles couldn't tack on any in the fourth. It's the first inning they haven't had to run. See what they can do in the bottom of the fourth. Here we are back in the bottom of the fourth. As got Ashlyn Howard. That one high from Harris. 1-0.
Somebody turned our air conditioner off. That's not going to work.
Coaches and the umpire are arguing at the moment. Coach Mize especially. 2-0. That one fouled in the net. Outside, 3-1 now. Wind is still whipping. 3-1 count. Harris swing and a miss for Howard. And now she's worked her way back from 2-0 to 2-1, 3-1, and now a full count at 3-2. The pitch. High and inside, ball 4.
Now batting, number 33, Serenity Nelson.
Serenity Nelson up to bat.
Better pitch. We gotta call another one. They called a ball because you took too long already.
Nelson went, so strike 1, 0-1. Oh, 2 to the sophomore. Freshman to sophomore. Ground ball right back to Harris, over to first for Brown. The first out, and Coach Sullivan is heated. He wanted Harris to go to 2 with it. She had time.
Now batting, number 5, Colby Triplets.
Triplet up with 1 down. Back to the top we are here in the 4th. Pop up over to King. Rowan calls her off and drops it. Chris has been trying to work to get this AC going again. The power went off, and now we're back to normal. What happened?
Right.
So what
Got
happened?
the AC back
Yes.
on. Well, there's a timer on it.
Yeah.
It only runs so long. You have to reset the timer. Like I felt like we were going back to caveman days there for a minute.
So we had a.
All right, what I missed?
So Harris got a ground ball, threw it over to Brown. We tried to get this girl. We just got her on a steal. Attempted steal on an 0-2 count, or a 1-2 count for out number 2.
Who was that?
Triplet.
Triplet?
Or no. Yeah, that is triplet.
How did she get on?
She didn't get on. It was Howard. That was Howard that got on.
Howard got on. Oh, you got a 1-3 here.
And then she.
Serenity Nelson.
And there's out number 3. We'll figure all the outs out at the end of this inning, but Eagles do get their 3 outs. They're up 9. McLaughlin now batting in the top of the 5th. We just had a whirlwind of things happen in the last 5 minutes, and
I'll
we've
tell you,
been off
when that air conditioner
base.
quit running, it didn't take long to
It
start
got
heating
hot.
up in
Yeah, 'cause
here.
there's no insulation.
It's like we fixed to have to open windows.
McLaughlin ground ball.
Way off the mark.
Bad
She's
throw.
going 2. She may go 3.
She will.
She is going.
Did she go home?
Well, yeah,
She's
is
going home.
She is going home, and she's going to make it
And she
underneath.
is safe underneath the
Oh,
tag.
my goodness.
Wow. We preach it, Chris. Base running, base running.
Golly.
That's how we won the 2 games against Maumelle. That's how we are up as many runs as we are in this one.
So an E6 with a wild throw to first gets by. I don't know where it got hung up over there. There's a lot of room between the foul line and the fence, but it must have bounced around 2 or 3 times. We couldn't see it. But I knew she was going to get 2. Looked up. Nobody had the ball yet. You know, she's going 3.
Smith is waving his
About
arms.
the time they got it into the outside of the infield, she was headed home.
Line drive out for Richie. It's the first out, and like we've said, base running's been awesome this year.
Now
You played,
batting number 1, Sarah
and you played Jonesboro Westside in the shootout, and that is the reason you win that ball game. You went off a sacrifice bunt and base running from third to home.
Absolutely.
Gravett, you had a couple runs scored because of it. I mean, it's just we played out of our minds base running. Why so smart? That's how you want your team to play. You want them to not make mental mistakes. If you can't hit the ball, it's one thing. If you can't pitch one thing, but if you don't make those mental mistakes, you're in pretty good shape most of the time.
Well, this score wouldn't be 13-3 right now.
Yeah.
That's a testament to it.
And you could even say some of those plays are mental mistakes. It's just crazy smart plays that if you don't make them, it's going to be okay. But because we're smart and we've made those plays, that's why we've blown this thing open. Back up the middle. It will not get through. Steele not in time. She's thrown out. Epps at first makes the play. 2 down.
Brings up Kendall.
Now batting
Kendall's got
21, Kendall Chambly.
3 at-bats, 3 singles.
Hey, I like singles. Let's change the narrative with a home run. Middle's 210, corners at 200. I think she can do it.
Drifting a little bit right to left now, the wind is. Seems to have slowed down a little bit. I swear that's the same pitch, ball, and then strike.
Well, no, it was 0-2.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah, he called it both strikes.
Okay.
So yeah.
He called it both strikes. Well, then it was the same pitch.
And she struck out swinging. 3 down for the Eagles. We do get a run there off of a big error that McLaughlin ran all the way around.
You hold them here, it's ball game.
Oh yeah, 10. We're up 10.
Yeah,
Haven't had a
10.
run rule in a while. Been spring break since we had a run rule, so
yeah,
I forgot about that.
Austin, we got to do it through the meat of the lineup though. Austin McLean, Shaw,
and we'll see because
2, 3, and 4 hitter.
Harris still out there, so we shall see. Caitlin Austin here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 count.
Big change up there.
Yeah, she kind of forced it a little too much, I think. You saw the exaggeration out of
Yeah. It's almost a regulation slow pitch.
2-0. You know, at one point it was slow pitch. We've talked about this before, but at one point it was slow pitch softball here at high school. 3-0 strike. I wonder what year that changed.
Oh, I talked about this with a player a former player not too long ago. She was on one of the first fast pitch teams in Jacksonville, Arkansas. Oh, I know what it was. It was good play there. 6-3.
From Browan to Brown.
A girl that Kim, my wife, played with in Jacksonville as a sophomore. It was still slow pitch.
Yes.
She graduated from Cabot in 98, so it would have been her 96 year. And it went to fast pitch like the very next year or something
So
like
in
that.
97
So 97-ish.
okay.
But now different schools did it at different times. Not all the schools did it at the same time.
So, but it was like you could
Mid to
do
late
it.
90s.
So you could do it, but not everybody did it at first, right?
Right,
So
so
that's what I'm saying.
And I don't know if
it was
there was
optional.
a transition where you know, the teams that had moved to
1-0.
it played each. I don't know how that worked.
Well,
but I
it
think
could have
was
been
mid to
like
late
shot clock where in basketball, where they instituted in 6A first one year and then 5A, and
Yeah, that
then
could
they
have
saw
been
how it worked,
something
and
like
then 4A, and everybody else got it. That could have been what it was. Ground ball, hard ground ball.
At that time, I don't know what division Jacksonville was in.
Probably one of the higher ones. Tell you what, I'd like to hear Shaw comes to bat every time just to hear the song. Makes me want to watch Rocky on the way home. We got a 2-hour drive.
Yeah. I believe this is from Rocky 2, if I'm not mistaken.
It's going to be raining a lot tomorrow. Might as well watch it.
I can picture the scene where he runs up the steps around the statue of Philadelphia and does the thing. Yeah. How many Rocky movies were there? 4 or 5?
I think it's 4, 5, maybe 6 even. I don't know. 0-1. Now 0-2 to Shaw. Marion fans not too happy about it. I love the atmosphere here. You've got little picnic tables around you could sit at and watch this game.
You got some of our dads over there sitting on tables.
Well, their normal spot down by the other end of the dugout.
They can't do that because of the bullpen down there.
I do like, however, the proximity of the bullpen and the dugout that's right there.
Absolutely, yeah, that's nice.
I was never in the bullpen, but, strike 3 for Shaw.
Is that Aspen's fourth strike?
Number 13, Kendall.
We were talking in one of the breaks about Benton Greenbrier. They faced off last night in the conference doubleheader.
Yeah, what a great set of games that was.
Well, you were texting me about it and calling me. I had no service, and so I look up and I have 4 calls from Chris. And I'm like, oh, gosh, I'm about to drive to Marion tomorrow. But you were just calling me about those games.
No, when I turned it on, when we finally found it on Game Center, found it on Benton's Game Center, it was 6. It was tied in the 6th.
Goodness.
Greenbrier was a visiting team, scored a couple run or two.
So they were at Benton?
They were at Benton.
Oh, my goodness.
And then held Benton off in the bottom of the 7th to win the ball game. And then in the second game, once again, was tied going into the 7th. Benton, as the visiting team, scored 3 in the top of the 7th. Greenbrier came back and scored 1 and had the tying run at the plate and a couple line drive outs to center field. Left that runner stranded, and that was the ball game.
Man. And
a lot of action.
That just shapes the entire 5A Central. I mean, you've got a ton of stuff happening down.
A sweep by Greenbrier would have really changed the paperwork.
Well, and then we get a split with both of those probably, and maybe get a 2-0 and somewhere in there. Nonetheless, 3-2, full count, 2 outs. Fouled off, staying alive. I didn't even realize that, Chris, you told me earlier, if we strike her out here, get her out here, it's the ball game.
That's ball, yeah.
10 for 5.
10-run rule.
The full count pitch from Harris on its way. That one high into the walk. Epps.
Now batting, number 22, Marion.
But yes, we are going to be having some big discussions here in the next couple weeks about conference play, because we're getting to the meat of the schedule with Greenbrier, Benton, and Sylvan. Popped up to center.
Cates will get there.
Bang! That's the ball game. Cates underneath to end it. Eagles win 13-3 in this varsity action. They will now take a 20-30 minute break, and we're going to have a JV game following. So tune in. Stay tuned in. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a little break, and we'll be back with JV action. Connor Hudgens, Chris Lacey. What a game this was.
That was a great game. Yeah, big inning in the, let's see,
second.
What was it?
The second inning.
Yeah, the second inning. 7-8-run second inning really opened it up. Eagles scored 3 in the third, none in the fourth, 1 in the fifth to go ahead by 10. held off the Patriots there in the bottom of the 5th, and that's it.
Yep, and that's going to do it for this one. 13-3. We'll see what we got coming up. JV game. We'll inform you what the format is. No rain in the sky, so we thought may get cut
And it's
short.
only 5
It's
o'clock.
5 o'clock, so we've been here for an hour and a half. We'll see what happens. We'll inform you. Stay tuned. The Eagles win 13-3.
Mr. Worldwide with the iconic Bon Jovi. It's my life, it's now or never. But I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live a life. It's a true honor, my friend. It's my life. My heart is like an open. And just like Frank Sinatra said, Frank said I did it my way. We gonna do it all way. That's why I tell everybody, live life, don't let life live you. Life, darling. The world's always coming to an end. Don't let it scare you out of living. Look at me, mom, against all odds. A little baby boy did it. Escape poverty, did it. Hit the lottery, did it. I let all these boys do the rap and me. I'm a man of my word, I live it. Every day I say thank you. Every day I give thanks. Every day's Thanksgiving. Living is giving. Introduce NASCAR to a new culture. Winning every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every year. I'm here. Just live your life like Frank Sinatra, your way, and have no fear. It's now or never. Now, never. But I ain't gonna live forever. That's right. I just wanna live a life. It's my life. My life, the world is mine and everything.
Back for the JV game, Chris. That's Riley Brewer, right?
Riley Brewer, yes. Take strike one. High and outside, but he calls it strike. So there we go.
And we have
starting off right.
Serenity Nelson pitching, a senior.
Ooh.
That was high.
Yeah, that one was high and outside. Okay, yeah. Nelson pitching. Was playing first base in the varsity game, then right field.
Now she's
Ball's
pitching.
fouled off.
Get away from her.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about this. We're starting JV at 5:15.
Yeah, we're going to be home.
And I didn't ask if they're playing 3 or 5 or what. I don't have any idea.
What do you think? Let's guess.
Surely they'll go
5.
5. We got all this time. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Well, partly cloudy, but
partly cloudy,
puffy
but
clouds.
You can't do nothing with partly
There's
cloudy.
Nothing rain here. No rain threat.
We thought that was going to be an issue earlier in the week, and then it just slowly tapered off towards only Saturday.
Moved the game time up from 4:30 to 5:30. That's fair territory. She touched it. Fair territory. Go, girl. There we go.
We're over to second. Surely they play 5, and then we think we get done at an hour, 6:15. I mean, we'll be home.
Yeah.
We'll be home maybe before sunset. Look at that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Depends on how fast you drive.
Well, Kim be driving home. She'll drive Mach 2, I promise. I drove the speed limit over here. Since being elected, I've got to really watch my traffic violations.
If you get pulled over,
I don't want to get pulled over. But new circuit judge gets pulled over for speeding going to Marion.
Oh, gosh.
That'd be embarrassing.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, I was scared to death I was going to get pulled over for not having a headlight. You know, I told you I hit a buzzer, knocked my headlight out, and my license plate ran a T-post to it, so I didn't have any license plate that was readable. So I'm going to get pulled over. So I went and got a license plate yesterday and fixed my headlight. It's a big day.
That's hilarious.
I was sore this morning working on it.
You serious?
Yeah.
Man. Pinnell swings and misses, strike 3 out, which I've never done any work like that on my car. I haven't had to yet.
Oh, it was crazy. The amount of plastic you have to pull off and unscrew and unsnap. And
one down, Nelson.
Almost hit her.
That.
Landry tried to stay in there. Courtney tried to check swing that, but she went around.
1-0.
That did clip her on the kneecap right there. Landry gets to first.
Waltzes on over.
She was motionless. She just stands in there. She is not going to move.
She wanted that at bat. She didn't want to walk. She didn't want to hit my pitch.
Here comes Amesley Baby Schultz. And how did that not hit her? I swear that hit her.
I'm like kind of in line with it.
She didn't move, but look, it went right over her foot.
Well, I think it was in line for the knee, and then it bounced in between her knees, and then it came back. Yeah. Because she stepped the right foot back, I think, or no, she stepped in with the left. That's what it was.
Oh man, she just missed that, and the pitcher did miss that. She's safe. Overthrow.
And an overthrow.
Everybody's going to move up.
That'll be a score for Brewer.
Scores Brewer. Your check gets to third. Schultz gets to second. I don't know whether to give that error to the pitcher or the second baseman or the first.
It went off her glove, and I don't know if she could have got to it or not.
I feel like first base should have stopped it. I'm going E3. Oh, that ball bounced right back to the catcher. Landry was coming home. Aspen pitched last game but did not bat.
So here she is batting. 1-0.
That ball bounced right
again.
by the catcher.
They've got a pad back there. That's what it is. I'm hearing that pad.
Yeah.
The pad bounces it off. If it was at our place, it would have just stopped.
Yeah, that would be the end of that.
That's what's fascinating about this game is that you have so many different field conditions. The basic rules are the same, but there's so many different field conditions that impact the game. You've got turf field here today. You've you had a little higher or a little shorter fence than we normally have.
We play tomorrow on turf infield, grass outfield.
Yeah, that, and then you've got this backstop that's a little further than ours at our home field, and it's got a pad, so everything's going to bounce off. So, it's all different. 3-0, Harris. Oh, and they thought about getting a force at second, but nobody was there, and they're going to tag
Schultz. Yep.
So Jurczyk scores. That's out number 2 for the Eagles.
So
And
Harris
over
reaches on. That is a fielder's
Fielder's
choice
choice.
there. She reaches there. Schultz is tagged out by the third baseman for out number 2.
I'm still learning some stuff because we still haven't figured out that unassisted one from in the
Yeah, I don't know what to
first
score
game.
the batter there. That's a base hit.
Good base hit.
Aspen going for 3.
Gets over to 3. Good job by Olivia Bullock.
Duncan with the base hit.
That's Bullock. Duncan's
Bullock.
up now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bullock. Yeah, now Duncan's up. Harris gets 3. So Jurczyk, I forgot. Did Jurczyk score? She did.
She did.
So it's 2-0. Yeah. Inside. Bullock gets to second. Defensive indifference.
She's speedy, quick. She's a pinch runner, and
Both our young catchers are fast.
yeah, you never see that. Normally, catchers aren't the quickest, and maybe that bodes well for us. They can get up quick and get foul balls and stuff. In the future, who knows? Ground ball, Duncan. Oh, an
That gets
overthrow.
by.
So Harris will score. That throw was from number 12, Kaysen McLean. She normally plays there anyways, and it was over to, I think,
Was that the
Fortenberry.
first pitch to Duncan?
Yes.
She gets to
No,
second.
it was the
on
1.
her.
It was on the 1-0.
Bullock gets to third.
And so now we have a little change mid-inning. I think Peyton Good has come into first base mid-inning, and Fortenberry goes to right.
We had a defensive change there?
Yes. Good came in first, and Fortenberry went to right.
Okay.
I think that's right. You don't have names
don't
for
know.
them
I
either.
already named
yeah,
them.
we're going to guess. Ground
There's a
ball
little
from Lacey. And
That
she
one
misses
gets
the-
by.
Lacey will hold up at first. 2 will score by way of Bullock and Duncan. I mean, first base woes are
Man,
crazy.
first base is having some struggles. So they're going to do a 3-run,
Five
5-run. Duncan scored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
So it's a 5-run limit.
Okay.
Well, that happened.
We've still got 4 batters left. That was the 8th batter of the inning.
Yeah.
5 batters left. We're batting 13.
Oh, goodness. And they're batting 4,
Well,
presumably.
we don't know yet. I heard 4. I don't know.
All right, we'll figure that
Remains
out.
to see how that's going.
Yeah, we'll just wait and see. Bottom of the first, Cortland Duncan, the pitcher in this JV showdown. Let's see
so
here.
Number 9 is Ashlyn Howard.
Yes, Howard. She played a little bit in the previous game.
Looks like number 7 is on deck,
Which
we don't
I'm
know
going
who
to
that
guess is good because I heard her called earlier. Strike one from Duncan. Your infield is as follows for the Eagles. Ella Kate Lacey at first.
Who's catching?
I think it's Bullock. I guess Bullock. I haven't seen yet. Copeland is at Gracie Copeland's at second. As there's a ball from Duncan. You've got Bradley Brewer at short. Jade Dye at third. Landry Yurchek in left. Courtney Wright Pinnell in center. Ainsley Hartwick in right. And then Duncan in the circle. Foul
Who's in
back.
right? Hartwick's in right.
Hartwick's in right.
Did you say Dye's at third?
Yes. That is Schultz behind the dish, actually.
That's Schultz behind there?
Yes.
Okay. So Harris, Bullock, Dar, and Burgess are not in right now.
I'm going to call it a ball, 2-2.
2-2.
It gets away from Schultz. Full count pitch from the sophomore. Right down Broadway for strike three.
A little delayed strike call, but that was down the middle. Let's see, who's coming on deck here? 16. Do we know who 16 is? No. He said he was going to bat 4 that don't get to bat, but the first batter was Howard, who batted in the first game. So he was the 9-hole hitter, 8-hole hitter.
With, we're going to say, Peyton Good.
Outside. I'm writing down Good with a question mark. I believe you, though.
See if I can go to their game changer and find the numbers. That's what I can do instead of going off scorebook live. Go to their game changer and see if I can find it. 3-0. And Good will walk over to first.
Let's see, 33, that's Serenity on deck.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Let's see, 7 on here is Maggie Miller, actually.
Maggie Miller.
What's this number 16? This is Jordan Stinson. So we've been way off.
I don't know who we is. I had made any guesses.
I'm sorry. Yep. I have been way off. Jordan Stinson. Swing and miss, 1-2. Everything else we were right. It's just these last 3 girls that we haven't seen play today. 1-2. Outside, 2-2 now. It's just low. And now we got a full count. Ball 4, and on walks Stinson.
You know, something I just thought about, this rain coming in, I wonder if they tarped our field, because we're supposed to play Monday at home, Whitehall.
I don't know. It may have some chores to do late tonight.
Yeah.
You may need to ask that question. The girls would hate you if you had to tarp it, but it needs to be done
I'm
for the
gonna
play
ask.
Monday.
This should be Serenity Nelson.
This is
right?
Nelson, yes. Tell you what, I could enjoy another game up if it wasn't a 2-hour drive. This is a fly ball, and Hartwick makes the play.
Yeah. Doubles her
They
up.
Doubled her up.
Yeah, good job, Hartwick. Almost
And-
got another one.
They weren't paying attention, but it didn't matter.
Yeah,
It was
it didn't matter.
the
It was third
I
out,
thought
yeah.
they had about a triple play.
That was the third out. Okay.
Oh, I was about to go crazy.
So F9 is the second out, and then the third out was doubled up Jordan Nelson
Yes.
on a 9-6 double play.
Yeah. Well, no, it was Maggie Miller got doubled up, right? It was Miller. Yeah, Miller
Was it
got doubled
Miller?
up. Yeah, Miller.
Oh, yeah, she was coming back into second. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, that's going to end the inning. Eagles hold off the Patriots, and we shall see what they do with the bats in the top of the second. Gracie Copeland takes ball one.
That was a funny looking pitch.
Yeah, it was.
Like it came out of her hand and spun back towards the batter.
Like I was saying earlier, I would enjoy a couple more games in this press box,
Yeah.
but I don't want to drive the 2 hours to it.
No, I'd
I'll be
enjoy
honest.
moving this press box to Eagle Stadium, having it every time.
And I enjoyed our trips to Benton last year. We had 3 trips.
Why nobody does, like for softball, put your press box down here, just like where the floor was maybe right at the top of that wall, because it would block everybody's view, I guess.
Yeah, well, what if you
4 straight balls for Copeland,
wonder if we could be underground and like have
right down there.
our heads be at the bottom of it.
Yeah, well, if you could, yeah. Well,
Dig
if
it out,
the top of your head was about the top of that wall,
Yeah, it'd be
everybody
perfect.
could see over your head. You
Yeah.
would be down there. We could call it the dugout or something.
I mean, listen,
The pit.
the pit. That one hit to left, Hartwick. And that's a fly ball caught. So that'd be the first out. Yeah, we need to, I wonder what the, if anybody does that, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we should do that. We'll just go down and start digging.
Gosh. Yeah, in the concrete. Let's go get a jackhammer, rent one from Home Depot.
Hey, I ran a jackhammer at 14 years old.
Is it hard?
Well, I was too small to pick it back up out of the hole once I drove it down there. The getting it down there part was pretty easy. You just had to hold on. It did all the work, but getting it back out of there,
It just beat you to death.
I think at 14 I weighed 100 pounds. The jackhammer weighed 95.
Oh my gosh. We could do it. I could definitely do that.
Oh, yeah.
And now the problem we face is getting the dirt out of there that's underneath it, and then also putting in a shelter there.
And air conditioning and lighting.
Yeah.
Power.
Well, power runs right up to it on
Yeah,
the other
it's
side. On the
already
other
there.
side. On the other side.
Yep.
Well, I think we're on to something. Listen, if someone wants to put forth some money and
Yeah.
some willpower with a jackhammer, I mean, we got an idea. How feasible it is, don't know. 2-1 back up the middle. Nelson missed it. They're going to try a double play.
Nope.
Missed the second. So they'll get the lead runner, which is
So
Copeland.
So we get a 4-6 there for out number 2.
And
R reaches on the E6.
McLean about killed somebody in the locker
Yeah,
room.
that was, she threw it hard.
If that went any higher, that's going into the locker room or the dugout, I mean.
Did that get her? No. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if that goes any higher, that's going to kill somebody in the dugout if they don't get down.
Burgess is up. What's Burgess's first name?
Addison.
Addison Burgess. What about Dar? Let's see.
Fouled off. It's Kyla Dar, excuse me.
Kyla
Caught me
Dar. She's
mid-yawn.
on first base. That is
I'm not
surprise.
tired. I don't know why I'm yawning.
I'm still learning some of these freshmen.
It was easy to learn a lot of the ones last year because they all played.
Yeah, a lot of them played.
1-1.
Pop
Howard
up.
hit. And Howard. Is that Howard? Yeah, it's Howard, I think.
Makes the play. Excuse me, it's Hamrick. Hamrick, not Howard. She'll make the play. Down go the Eagles. They couldn't get as many runs they got last inning. They didn't get any this inning. They got 5 in the first. Nothing this inning. Still waiting on Dye to bat, and then we're back to the top. We'll see what happens with Marian in the bottom of the second, and they're supposed only 4 batters.
Well, I will tell you, I saw number 9 on deck at the end of that inning, so we'll see if she may be the first batter this inning. I'll be back to the top.
Okay, we'll see. Bottom of the second, Gracie Copeland in the circle. Little switcheroo. You've got Duncan and her. We're just going to swap. Duncan's at second.
Yeah, it's number 9, Ashlyn Howard, back to the top. I will say it's the first time to do a scorebook with only 4 batters.
Even at all the little leagues.
There we go. Dye still at third. Riley still at short.
Even all the little leagues. You've never had to do it just
No.
one to 4 batters?
Strike call.
I've never seen it either. So
Duncan. Let's see. It's Burgess in right. Who's in center? Is that still Courtney in center? Who's in left?
Dar.
Dar. Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off.
You getting a little cold?
No, I'm just making sure our timer isn't going to
Oh.
go off again. You ever stayed at the hotel had those heat lamp timers in the bathroom?
No.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Some of the old hotels would have a heat lamp in the bathroom. You turn it on, it'd only stay on so long.
2-2
Right back at
off
Copeland.
Copeland's glove, but Duncan
Still
grabs
got
it.
time. Got it.
Oh, what a play. It's good teamwork right there. Lacey was ready for either or.
Copeland almost caught it right off the bat. Duncan had her backed up. Maggie Miller. Strike call.
1-0 now, 1-1 to Miller.
Ball
It's a
outside.
ball, make it 2-1 now. Let's see what we have going here. Copeland down the middle for a strike. There we go. 2-2. Right here, you've got infielders moving up.
outside infielders move up and middle infielders stay back a little bit. And a walk for Miller. It's a walk for Maggie Miller. And now we'll see ball one. Fouled back. 1-1 now for swing and a miss. Now 1-2 for Copeland, working her way back. That one's high. Eagle faithful thought it could have been strike three. 5-0 Eagle lead here in the JV game. 2-2 swing and a miss, strike three. That's out number 2 for Copeland and company in the bottom of the second. It's Jordan Stinson who went down swinging. Swing and a miss for Nelson. Serenity Nelson, senior, 1-1.
Out. 2-2, 2 outs.
Sorry, I had to turn that light off. The view on the camera wasn't looking the best.
Oh, yeah.
Two. Nelson lets that one go by. Throw down. Safe. I don't know, Chris.
Well, I think she got around the outside of the bag, probably is what he was seeing there. But the throw was late. The ball bounced. There's strike three, and that'll be the
There
third.
we go. That'll work. Regardless, we had a full count and strike three.
Well, 2 innings, they batted all 4 twice.
Let's see what they do in the
I
third.
mean, that's what you want to do is get those kids some at-bats.
Yeah, I guess I can see why. Just a little weird.
So we got Dye and then the top of the order.
Yes, see what they can do. We are up 5-0. Popped up.
Jay Dye pops up to second base. Back to the top, Briley Brewer.
Go, Bri.
I'm about to have a fit.
This is wearing you out.
This little trash liner came down off it, and this keeps turning on.
Brewer,
another pop-up.
Uh-oh, that's trouble. Yep.
They miss it.
Nelson couldn't hang on to it. I don't know if we can work in these conditions, Connor.
I'm out. No,
I mean, it's 67 degrees in here, and we've got this light that keeps coming off.
Yeah. I think I figured it out now.
Pass ball, Brewer gets a second. This is just archaic.
I mean, it's so bad. The goodness. I mean, we don't have to worry about this at Vilonia.
Yeah, we don't have air conditioning or
automatic lights.
Yeah, automatic lights or whatever.
I mean, I hit the table and it turned on.
Yeah. Ball 2.
2-1. Nelson, the 2-1.
She sat back on that and driven into the Vilonia dugout.
Two, that one way up there.
Brewer moves up to third.
She's gonna stop worrying about it. Maybe,
yeah, I
maybe
think
one last time.
I think you've lost the battle.
One last time, we'll try. 3-2. That one hit, and it's weird, but they caught it.
Right off the handle, little pop up. Brings up senior Landry Yurchek.
Yurchek fouls the first one off with 2 outs. Yep, I'm done. I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting. A 1 and a foul.
Dribble, that's a fair ball.
I thought it was foul. It didn't.
Gonna score, and that
She
gets
beat it
by.
out.
Yeah, she did beat it out. She may go 4.
Oh,
you
she
gotta be kidding
is.
me. Oh yeah, she's
And
there.
she scores.
Wow, good for Landry. Scores on an infield single.
8-0
Got thrown
Eagles.
away. I guess you called a single with a E whatever.
E3,
E3.
E9. I'm giving E9. I'm giving E3.
Yeah, I don't know what happened down there in that corner, but to go from first to home on an overthrow at first.
There's gotta be
That's the
multiple
second time
errors.
that's happened tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of room down there. Schultz swings at strike 1. Yeah, that's just a lot of area down there. Way out front, swinging strike 2.
Now we're at 0-2. Got to compete here, in the words of Coach Sullivan. The pitch from Nelson is fouled off.
She's just got to let that get in a little bit deeper. No, Schultz.
Schultz. Schultz with the 0-2. Hits one
That
right
one,
to third.
the umpire doesn't make a call. What's the home plate umpire didn't even call? He never did anything. He must have said foul ball, but he never gave a hand signal. Unless they bring Schultz back, so.
It bounced fair, and then she grabbed it.
She grabbed it right on the line.
That's fair ball, right?
You just didn't see it. Well,
If it bounces fair and she grabs it.
he didn't call, so I don't know. Looked to me like her momentum carried her into foul territory where she picked it up, but whatever.
1-2, Nelson, the pitch. low. I mean, I didn't hit it.
She's hanging in there. That's the second time they've thrown right at her knees, but she had to feel the wind of that one go by. That was close. That one got
hits her knee.
That had to hurt. I think I heard that.
Yeah.
Sounded like it got right on the bone. She keeps throwing inside. She's going to hit somebody. Yeah, she had to rub it a little bit down there. I saw her rubbing that knee.
Right after everybody looked away. It's going to be tough.
Aspen Harris.
Thought Schultz was going to steal there. I thought she was going to steal.
She jumped off there, didn't she?
She did.
7-0.
Oh, they didn't add Langer's run, did they?
I got it at 7.
Yeah, 7. Okay, I'm off.
Strike. Harris takes strike 1.
Well, the Eagles will have another one of these type series Monday at Vilonia. They'll play Whitehall, and Whitehall is a very good softball team out of the 5A South. I love how we're playing a lot of these 5A South opponents. It's like 5A opponents that aren't in our conference, so we can see what we're going to maybe face in state.
And inevitably, we'll go to state and play Sheridan.
Yeah.
It seems like
or somebody like that. Or like a Greene County Tech we don't play in the middle of the year. Something like that. It's bound to happen. Fouled it off.
Ball.
2-2.
Send Schultz back to first or no?
I don't know if they care. It's going to leave her there, I guess.
Yeah.
2-2, another foul off. But like I was saying, we got the game against Whitehall and then Mount St. Mary Tuesday night.
Yeah,
doubleheader. Friday.
Conference doubleheader.
And Friday, who do we play? Greenbrier?
Greenbrier.
Yeah. We go to Greenbrier. Another foul ball from Harris.
We don't normally play conference on Friday night, do we? That's kind of unusual.
Well,
usually we travel on Friday nights, which we are traveling, but usually
we've played a couple on Fridays.
Okay.
Just haven't done it in a while. It's been Thursday. It's Thursday before spring break.
2-2 to Harris. She fouls off another.
Oh, stay in and get
inside
hit.
ball 3.
We wanted her to stay in there.
That might have had her. Yeah, that was close.
It's not instinct, but you do want to see her get hit there, honestly. Not even being mean, just get her on base. Full count, 2 outs, Serenity Nelson. Here's the pitch. Rope foul.
Foul. Dial it in. It's about the 4th foul ball, 5th foul ball.
And we're getting to the meat of the conference schedule, Chris. You've got Greenbrier and Benton very shortly. You go. Yeah, a week from today we'll be at Greenbrier. And then that Tuesday we got Parkview.
Oh, that got her.
Here we go.
Man, she keeps working that inside, and she's dinging them.
We're going to be back up in East Arkansas in 2 weeks. We're playing Tuckerman.
Yeah.
One of those Fridays. And then the 21st, we go to Sylvan. 24th, Valley View comes to us. And then 28th, we go to BB. It's a Tuesday. 25th, we got, the 1st of May, we got Paragould at home. And then a big time game, or doubleheader, the 5th. On Cinco de Mayo, we play Benton.
Ball
and then Bryant that
inside
Friday.
the bullet there.
And Bryant that Friday. Talk about
a murderer's row there at the end.
I know. Bryant doesn't count for anything, really. It's a record, but,
That might get down.
And it doesn't. That's out number 3.
F4.
Thought we could have got
Interesting if there was only one out. She'd probably got a double play. She was standing on second base when she caught the ball. All right.
It's an interesting double play that didn't
Bottom
actually count.
3. No runs scored there. Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. There was 2
top
runs scored
3.
there. 2 runs scored there.
See what Marion can do in the bottom. Hopefully they can get away from the shutout they've got running, a 7-0 game the Eagles are winning. See what we find out at the bottom of the 3rd. Dar
Back
now
to the
pitching in
top.
third.
Ashlyn Howard.
Burgess underneath makes the play.
Ah,
Or is that your check? No, it's Burgess. It's Burgess.
yeah.
We just rotate in outfielders, really. We're so deep out there.
Is that Cortland in center? Copeland's back to second.
Yeah, maybe. (2-0) for Dar.
Ainsley,
One out.
Hartwick, and Wright still. Schultz frames that one in. No, that's not Schultz. That's Bullock.
That is Bullock, yeah.
Gets the strike call. Another good frame
There we
job.
go,
It's
2-2.
Another strike call.
Tell you what, we're in good hands when McLaughlin leaves us next year. We've got two good catchers here, and depending on what the freshman class brings up,
Yeah.
you never know.
The way she framed that one, too. A little too high.
(3-2) Dar, the pitch. That one's high, and there'll be a walk.
One out, Walker Maggie Miller brings up Jordan Stinson.
Strike. (1-1) to Stinson. Stinson,
Check
little
swing.
dribbler. Lacey will get the unassisted. It's a little weird. Copeland went to cover there, but Lacey didn't really need it.
I just glad to see we didn't have that little situation like a couple weeks ago when one of them just kind of handed it to the other one.
Or the dive that Lacey had the other day. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
she
were there
had
for
plenty
that.
of time that time. I did cross her mind though. I could see it. She was like, "Do I need?" Then she looked and said, "No, I got it. I got it."
Nelson. That one hitting the
Base
gap.
hit. Gonna score a run.
Burgess misses it, and Duncan throws it into second. And Nelson
Scores Maggie Miller from first base, or from second base. Excuse me. Back to Ashlyn Howard. They've batted around in their four-batter lineup.
(1-0). Now 2-0 for Dar. (2-1).
Right on the inside corner.
Back up the middle, and Brewer flips it over to Copeland to end the inning. Great fielding of both of those girls to end the bottom of the third. Let's
I
see.
wonder if they've had any trouble with the Patriots. You know, that mascot looks just like New England's. little thing, little trademark thing.
It does.
It does a little bit.
Because the
different,
Parkview Patriots don't look like that. They've got just a P.
No, they've got the like 1776 guy,
Yeah.
soldier guy. Used to be look like the Minuteman guy.
It looks like we will play the 4th inning. So, yeah, we are playing more than 3.
Right.
It's good.
Well, good. We got plenty of time. It's only 6.
Yeah, we may not make it back by sunset now, so. As if that
You're
matters.
going to turn into a vampire.
I know, I'm not. Hope not. We'll see what the Eagles can do at the top of the 4th. Serenity Nelson, the pitcher, as Duncan takes ball 1.
Ball 1 inside. Serenity Nelson likes the inside part of the plate. She has been living
Just
this.
hammering it.
That one's high and outside. There's a high fly ball to left field.
Good catch.
Caught by the left fielder.
Chris, I was looking in the varsity team for Marion. So Cersei's 4-0, Green County Tech's 4-0 in the East.
This
and then
is
you
the
have,
East, yeah.
Yes. You have a 4-way tie for 3rd between Marion, Valley View, Batesville, and Paragould. And Valley View would get the tiebreaker over Marion, I think, because they beat them 2-0.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or no, Marion would get the tie over Valley View, sorry, because they beat them by both those games.
Marion beat Valley View
Yes.
both times?
And then you got Batesville and Paragould, who are also 2-2.
Lacey stands in, takes ball 2 overhead. Oh, 2.
2-0.
2-0, excuse me. You're right. Golly. I don't know what's happening.
It's Craig's. It's hit you.
The Craig's days. 3-0. How about that?
Yeah, hey. Now, we were talking earlier in the break about the Coaches Association, one of those scrimmage games.
Yeah, well, so the Arkansas Fast Pitch Coach Association holds a
Scrimmage.
well, they hold up a
Benefit game?
camp every year
Yeah.
in June over in Conway, and the girls do all kinds of stuff all day. Then they break up in teams and scrimmage in the afternoon.
So Lacey takes that walk, and what I was getting at for that walk is what can they do on the walk there?
I think on a walk, if they want to bat again, they get a fresh count.
Yeah. So I wish Lacey could say right there, hey,
Yeah,
give me a
she
fresh
said,
count.
Give me a fresh count, yeah, and stay there. We played a showcase last year with our 18U team, and that was the rules of the showcase was you could
Reject
get a fresh
a walk
out on
and
a walk.
yeah.
Now, I think on a hit by pitch you could stay in, but if I don't, I may remember this incorrectly, but I think you kept your count.
Probably that seems right. I think that's the rules of wiffle ball too.
Wiffle ball
and like
rules,
and
yeah.
like blitz ball, that's what it is now. And like the only pro wiffle ball league or whatever. There's some movement in the bullpen for the Eagles. I don't know who it could be. Can you see over there?
I can see the catcher.
I see Brown's in there with them, but she's just joking around with them.
Yeah. 2-0 to Copeland.
(2-0).
3-0. Serenity has thrown 7 straight balls.
If we're at the Hogs game, I'd be chanting ball 8, ball 8,
Yep.
but I'm not doing that
It's
today.
actually 9 balls
ball
out of the
9.
last 10 pitches. 10 out of
Yeah.
11.
And there's the pitching change.
There we go. Now we get to 22. Who is 22?
I had it earlier.
Madeline Hammer.
Hemrick.
Ainsley Hartwick stands in. She's still using that bat I loaned her last year. I just realized that.
You can ask
Never
for
got it back.
You think you'll get it back?
Probably not. You don't need it. I found it for somebody for like $100 or something. And I was like, I can't not buy it.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal. Anyway, she asked to swing it one day last year. She liked it, so she does good with it right here. Double off the wall would be great. Bang.
2-1.
Oh, I thought that was it. I
2-2.
thought that was it.
Looking.
I thought I had prognosticated another one. She was right on that pitch.
The 2-2 to the sophomore outside, so now she sits at 3-2. Swing and a miss.
No, first base occupied. She can't go.
She can't go, yeah. And that's out number 2 for the Lady Eagles. Chris, I was looking at the standings. So after last night's fiasco between Benton and Greenbrier, that puts Benton at 1 loss in conference and 1 loss on the year. They're 5-1 in conference, 9-1 overall. And then you got Sylvan at 12-4, 8-0. It puts them in front of us. They just don't have it right, and we should be second at 6-0 and 11 or 12-0 now overall. And then Greenbrier would be at
Greenbrier's
4
only
spot.
one conference loss too, right?
Yeah, but I think because they lost by more than Benton did. Or is it?
Tiebreak.
Yeah.
Well, now they only
It was
lost by
7-5, 5-3.
Yeah.
So they're knotted up at 3rd place there. Would it be something if it
2-0
comes
to
down
Darb. That gets through. Good hit, Darb.
to Lacey? She's going to run around it. The little error and left.
this is not
the
good.
play at the plate. Did she get underneath?
Nope.
Well, she hesitated a little on 3rd.
Yeah.
That's probably what got her there.
Yeah.
I feel like she could have got there. It is 7-1 Patriots. No score. And if that's going to be the ball game, I think Marion says they're done. So 7-1 will be the final. Lady Eagles win it. JV squad doing good. They lost 2 games a week before spring break against Greenbrier in a JV doubleheader, but then come back today with a good win against Marion.
So go back to this tie-break deal. So we went run different. So, who wins the series? That was tied. They split. So run differential, you got 2 runs each way. So that's
What
a
happens
tie.
there? Do you go to overall?
So
then
then you
do you go to overall record?
I don't know what the third is. If it's runs, well, no, that'd be the same thing. Runs scored
Over,
versus runs
or would it be
allowed.
like, run score versus allowed on the whole season maybe?
No, I don't believe so. We went through this last year, and I can't remember what the third tie break was.
Yeah, I don't know what it'd be either. We're going to figure that out before next week.
There you go. I'll do some digging.
We're going to have to both do some digging because that'd be interesting.
That would be
Because
interesting.
there's probably going to be something like that happen this year with how crazy this conference is going to be. You got 6 teams that could make it, 4 teams that can make it.
You know what it does? I think it either goes to runs scored or runs allowed total. So, like, in the first game, Benton scored 4, wasn't it 6-4?
Yeah, or
7-5.
7-5, and then 5-3.
And then 5-3.
Yeah.
So they scored 12. No.
Yeah.
7-4. They scored 9.
No, it's 7-3. 7, they scored 3, so it'd be 10-8. Benton.
Yeah. That may be what
So
it
they
is, maybe.
they would win.
But
that or
sometimes it
something.
goes
Yeah.
runs allowed.
Or and sometimes
we'll
it may be
figure it out.
overall. I don't know. We will figure it out next week. Regardless, Lady Eagles stand alone in second place in conference. So regardless, this is a non-conference game. We do win it today. Move to 12-0 overall. JV squad gets a good win, 7-1 in 3.5 innings of action. We got a 2-hour drive home, and we play Whitehall Monday.
Head back west. Hope they got the tarp on the field.
Well, you're about to go find out.
Yeah.
We'll see Monday if we
All right.
play or not. Lady Eagles have a good win today. That's going to be it. Connor Hudgens and Chris Lacey. It's been a good day for Marion.
Drive
Good-
safe.
Yes, good night, everyone.